You can still build moxie when you're quiet. Let's not confuse stillness with softness. Sometimes the boldest move is just not speaking, not clapping back, not proving your point, and just not showing your receipts. Stillness isn't weakness. It's not silence out of a fear. It's a choice, a conscious, deliberate act of control. Today I'm talking about what moxie looks like when your mouth is closed, but your presence is loud. There is a power in pausing. You see, we live in a world that is just obsessed with having the last word. You see it every day in social media. Hot takes, fast reactions, being on, always having something to say. But Moxie knows when not to react. It doesn't jump into every argument, and it doesn't perform emotion for validation. It knows that silence, when chosen with strength, is a power move. Stillness can be a strategy. Stillness is a strategy, a form of self-respect, and not everything deserves your energy. What can stillness teach you? Well, choosing stillness builds clarity. You give yourself time to think instead of reacting out of habit. It gives you boundaries. You get to decide who earns your response. And it builds strength. You're not driven by your ego, but instead you're driven by wisdom. In moments when you would want to snap back or defend yourself, Moxie whispers, "Let them underestimate you. Let them reveal themselves. You're not here to prove your worth." Moxie isn't loud to be heard. It's solid enough to be felt. There was a time that I chose to be still and walk away. And I was in my early 20s, and without the details, I came from a dysfunctional family, and I really knew that I needed therapy. I needed to address my mental and emotional health. And at that early age, I still realized that I needed help. And taking therapy helped me tremendously. It allowed me to see things that I couldn't see before and come to terms with things that I didn't realize. And after a year of therapy, I believed it was my best interest to just close the door on my family for a while, walk away, just take a break and focus on myself and my husband and my kids. And let me tell you, my family, my parents, I have 5 brothers, all married with kids. They were all local, and it was not an easy choice. But I ended up walking away for almost 2 years, and I gradually integrated myself back into my family, but it was on my terms. That was not a weakness. That is something that proved to be so strong, that stillness and walking away. Because people love to mistake silence for weakness, but especially in girls and women. You stay quiet and they think you don't have a voice. And you pause and they assume that you don't even have a thought. But here's what they miss. Still water runs deep. And that girl that is observing, she's the one who's remembering. And the woman who's listening, well, she's the one that's learning. Stillness isn't softness. Stillness is studying. Moxie is knowing when to speak, and when your silence is the mic drop. You don't have to be loud to be powerful, and you don't have to explain. You don't have to explain yourself to be understood, and you don't have to fight to be strong. Moxie means choosing your moments and trusting that the right people will fill your presence, even when you say nothing at all. In my book, Mixed or Rise, I teach girls that confidence isn't a volume level. It is a decision. And stillness, that's a bold decision. So, have you ever chosen silence over speaking? And if you did, what did it teach you? Let me know in the comments.